Real life street stars. We in here with a legend, man. Picasso.
Yo, what's up?
What's going down, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, finally, we here. Yeah.
Hey,
round of applause,
Hey, number
man.
one supporter, man.
Hey, you see why I'm smiling, man? Because I can't even I can't even hide back the happiness.
Yeah.
Sometimes people trying to play all stoic or morose or holy. They in it. That's stoic. Be all no feelings or emotion. Man, I'm not gonna lie. This feel good, man. It's kind of like the Source Awards of Dallas to me. You get on the
Appreciate
Source
it,
Awards,
man.
you get to walk that stage or like your back. You get your graduation. As far as Dallas is concerned,
Yeah.
When I watched this couch, I was telling my director Marcel, I said, man, I sure want to be on there one day, and I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah.
So it feels good. That's why I'm smiling. I can't even hold it
We
back.
had to reach out to you, man. You definitely a pioneer, man. You've done a lot, and we're going to get to tell the story today.
Okay.
Yeah. First off, man, let them know where you from, man.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, but I was raised in South Dallas, believe it or not. I went to Lincoln High School, so I was raised in South Dallas, Oak Cliff. I went to Maceo Smith, and all that kind of stuff like that. And I even went to Lancaster High. I went to Maceo Smith. Yep.
Yeah. No, I was gonna ask, was Lincoln as cold as they was back then? Like, when you was growing
Was
up?
Lincoln as cold as they were back
Because they
then?
were clowning when I was
You know
growing
what's
up.
crazy? I don't think Lincoln was as cold like sports-wise, but we had some of the dopest rappers. We had DTR. I went to school with Quint Black. Ooh, shake them haters off.
Yeah.
I got a piece of paper that I wrote with Quint Black name. I wrote some of the top people in my school, and I got Quint Black name on there. So Erica Badu, she didn't go to Lincoln, but she was from South Dallas. She went to Arch, but she used to catch the bus up there. That's when her name was Apple. So in my era, we might not have been the hottest on sports. We had some dope rap. When I look, this Quint Black.
Yeah.
Shake them haters off. I went to school with him. You go go on Lincoln office and look at her. You see me and Quint Black picture on the senior pictures. Quentin Banks.
Man.
We went to school together. DTR, just a lot of legends went there. You know what I'm saying? Destiny.
Yeah.
Curtis Blow. A lot of South Dallas legends, man.
Yeah.
I know my South Dallas.
Tell them about Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow, he was like a big large dude. He used to have a Jerry curl.
Yeah.
I met him one time shooting dice.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Curtis Blow. Okay, cool. South Dallas legend. White Boy Jimmy, all these dudes are Dallas legends. Devo X.
Yeah.
Devo X went to class with me, man. Devo X, they call him Mac Vo.
Yeah.
He went to class with me, man. Dwayne Hooper. They went to school with me. Destiny, they was like our version of Jodeci. They all from South Dallas, man.
Yeah.
Erica Badu when she was Apples. I've been knowing Erica Badu a long time, man. We used to live around the corner from the YMCA. So that's what I love about Lincoln. I love the fact that in my era, it wasn't I don't think it was that sportsy, but we had a lot of legends and a lot of people like, wow.
Yeah.
We just walk in the hall. I wish we could do a movie about Lincoln. And you see Quentin Black and Steve Picasso, and you see all these dudes. There was Picasso and get somebody with a scar on his eye like me.
Yeah.
Did y'all used to beat at the lunch table and rap, or
Man, we did all that,
That's
man.
crazy.
Man, I used to do that with my homeboy Eric Malone, and he the one gave me my name in high school. Wow. We said we gonna call ourselves after he enlightened me. I wasn't as smart as I want to be. Okay, I wasn't as smart then as I am now. He said, hey man, we gonna name myself after famous painters. I'm Van Gogh, you Picasso. And he went to I think West End and got his name and got my name on a pen. We used to wear him around. So that's my homeboy gave my name at Lincoln. He the one that got me into fashion. My homeboy Eric Malone and how to look cool. He said, man, we gotta look. We should read GQ. He said, man, gotta look fly, man.
Yeah.
Wear these crazy colors and all that kind of stuff. Look like the music. You know what I'm talking about? But that's my homeboy Eric. His name was Van Gogh. That's how I got the name Picasso, because he gave it to me. I don't believe in plagiarism.
Yeah,
So,
that's real.
He gave me the name. He be like, man, if I'd have known what I know now, I would have copyright you, man. You done ran with it. But he don't even rap no more. But shouts out to Eric. I love you, man. Look what you did, man.
Yeah. You man, you have done so much. When I was young, man, I was in going to Lake Highlands and shit, and I remember a movie named Thugs came out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know your history. He said Thugs. Thugs is a movie that directed by Gugu E. Michaels. Gugu, he's the one of the co-owners of Red Rum Records. It was Gugu, Zero Pierre, and my homeboy James Shepard.
Yeah.
And they put out a movie called Thugs. To be honest with you, I technically wasn't even supposed to be in that movie. The movie is called A Circle at first. A lot of people don't know that. It's called A Circle, but a homeboy named J-Rock. But somehow or another, it got switched to Thug. You know how I got in it? One day I was just down there with Gugu, and they were shooting. I was just down there. I said, Gugu, watch what y'all doing. Kind of like y'all doing. I was real interested in the camera. And Gugu and filming, he said, cool, we're going to do a break-in scene like somebody jacking somebody. And I was saying stupid stuff, and everybody kept laughing. Because everybody
Yeah.
know I got a sense of humor.
Yeah,
Google said,
yeah.
say fool. You know how Google talk to him. He got the African accent. Say fool. My nigga Picasso, my nigga, you up here clowning, my nigga. You gonna get on the movie or what? I said, so I started doing little bitty parts. Like I said, I'm gonna just do a little bitty role. And Google said, say fool. Cause I like how you on camera.
Yeah.
I need to make you the main role. So he rewrote the script and put me as main role with B-Dog. I was coming in there joking while Google was on set clowning, making everybody laugh and shit. We said, hey man, you gonna be in the movie.
Yeah.
I never acted before in my life. In that movie, we had all our data, like DeVille, Bobo, Jallo, all them legends in that movie, man.
Yeah.
Suave Dre. They from my era. We try to put them all in the movie.
That's crazy. So like you said, you never took theater arts or anything, and it just so did that prepare you to like really want to take it serious after that?
Oh hell yeah, man! You know, like being around Google. Google is like I don't want to use the word tyrant, but Google is a real hard driver. And if Google see talent, he gonna pull it out of you. So being around Google, he brought what Lincoln was kind of like the seed, and Google was kind of like the water to nurture that seed.
Yeah.
So I thank Google for putting me around him because he was so hard on me. Picasso, you gonna be in a movie. So after doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, you plant that. All of us have plants inside of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of us have seeds inside of us. Them seeds just have to be nurtured, man. You just got to be nurtured by the right people that have love and admiration for you. So Google nurtured that. So I started doing commercials for Maurice Perry. You know the Maurice Perry,
Yeah.
the chiropractor.
Yeah.
I did commercial with him because of Google. I was in the commercial with Tank with what's the name? The singers.
Yeah.
Tank. What's the singer's name? LSG.
Yeah.
I was before Tank was in. I was in a commercial with Henry from Sound City. Yeah,
TT.
that Tank. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
I was in a commercial with him before he got with them. With Henry from Sound City. You know Henry, the CD store over by Wynwood.
Yeah.
I was in the store with him. I mean, I was in the commercial with Tank. I wish Google can find that film. My nigga, I love for people to see that. Tank was a cool dude. I like.
Yeah.
So Google put me in the mix as far as like visuals first.
Yeah.
Because I like your talent, man. You're a nice looking guy, man. You funny, you charismatic. I didn't see that in myself. And I
Yeah.
thank Google. You know, he real hardcore dude and he a real solid cat. And he took me on the road with him.
Yeah.
All across the country with Google. That'd never happen if I never would have met him. And I met him through my homeboy James Shepard. And Google put me in this song called Repent.
Yeah.
I just came in and I started racing. You rap? What you got, fool? I said, I already wrote this for somebody. He said, now put it on my album. He just took my rap that I already had for somebody else to put it on my album. And that's how I wound up being on Google's Repent. We was with a lot of people don't know back in the days, everybody was getting distributed through Dallas, through Midwest, which is a white guy named Kim Bahari. We was going through E-Rock, Cottonmouth, all of us getting Oak Cliff Assassin.
Yeah.
I was getting that stuff distributed to Kim Bahari right here up north. Back that way, he had an office over there.
Yeah.
The north is where all the offices and record labels were back in the 90s.
No doubt.
All of them out here.
Yeah.
All of them. So,
That's a history fact.
yeah. We had BMG out here, BMG, RCA Records, all of them had distribution companies right down the street off 635. This is when we interviewed Notorious B.I.G. and Craig Mack. When we was a starving artist, right down the street. So North Dallas has our own history. These younger cats just don't know.
Yeah.
But you got to me. I'm a storyteller, and I know. These younger cats, when they driving around here, they don't even know what they driving past. That building, we interviewed Biggie right with that building and Craig Mack. If you go online, you see the interview. We starving artists, me, Aziz, Swiss. They live in Hamilton Park, which is not far by the TI.
That's right here.
By Texas Instruments.
Yeah.
So North Dallas has a rich history, not only for Dallas hip hop, but for global.
Wow.
I heard a lot of record labels used to actually be like around here off like 75.
That's
if
what I
I'm
was
not
saying.
mistaken.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You go down 75, Skillman or whatever.
Yeah.
Skillman, Ardelia, that was like the Mecca. I call it the Mecca, which is like the if you like a nucleus.
Right.
You know, and when you do a science, you have the nucleus and you have the nuclei.
Yeah.
It was the Mecca. When every artist came into town, Biggie, Left Eye, Craig Mack, you name it, AZ,
crazy.
Outkast. I chilled with Andre 3000, my nigga up there, and Big Boy when
That's crazy.
when nobody knew who they was. Before when Andre was still on that tough guy shit.
Right.
Well, I chilled with him up there because of Billy Bowles, Vanessa Beria, and Felisa Creighton and all them, and Greg Powell. They the one that introduced us. Everybody that came through, they was coming through on promo tours. They came to Dallas. We a hub. They don't know these people have been eating off us for years in our city. A lot of celeb been eating off us, and they come in here at midnight and get our money and leave out.
Right.
But they don't know they've been happening. It's happening now. It's just more up front now. But
Right.
it's been happening. It ain't nothing new.
Right.
I hate to rain on any of the Young Cats Parade. This shit been happening, my nigga.
Right.
And I was a part of that, and y'all were too, inadvertently.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm curious as to with all that the legends that you had in your school, when did you start rapping and taking it serious? Because like you said, you jumped in a movie.
Yeah.
It's like it seemed like you had options. So like, when did you jump into rap and start taking that serious?
You know what got me into rap, man? A lot of people don't know. My mama was in the Nation of Islam. That's when the mass used to be off. Black Forest Theater.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It used to be a Minyard right there. That Minyard used to be the mosque right next to that Minyard. They turned it into a gangster club next to that, but that used to be a righteous place. Wow. My mama used to go there. So my mama met my stepdad. I'm making a long story short, and we used to have a teacher that we worship called. It's to be the leader called the Imam Warfdeen Muhammad. Imam Warfdeen Muhammad was having a speech in D.C. And my mama said, you know what, we gonna go. So on the way there, that's when I stayed across the street from Nanette Lee on D. Hayes Street. I stayed across the street from Nanette Lee on D. Hayes Street in Oak Cliff by Beckley Sainer. I used to live right by the recreation center. Katie Calendret, all the people I grew up with, all of us. And we went to D.C. and on the way there, I'm listening to the Fat Boys in the car. And that's when the seed was implanted. My mama took me to go see there. And then when I got to D.C., I met a guy, Man Warfdeen Muhammad. I'm catching y'all up. He was speaking. He said, hey, man, I know what a mic is. It's a mic that if you speak, it'll go into where all the people, all the Muslims are having a conference or whatever. Yeah. So I just, and when I got out, everybody like, who was that? My mom said, you know who did that? She was asking me. She probably watched it and said, oh, so you the one did that. Said, you the one did that? But I seen the reaction. Everybody's trying to figure where it came from. But it was a guy in Washington, D.C. that got me into hip-hop. I can't remember the cat name. Because my mama took me to go see Imam. I like for young cats to look up names. Imam Warfdeen Muhammad. He was taught by the son of Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? My mom was going to see him speak, and she took me, and I met a cat on the way. I'm listening to Fat Boy. Ever since I came back, my daddy bought me a jam box. I used to walk up D. Hayes Street, right by Beckley Sainer Gym, right behind it. And Nanette Lee used to always see me. She's always left. She used to be right across the street. Nanette Lee, I promise to God. Skip Murphy Morning Show.
Yeah, Skip Murphy.
Nanette Lee was my across the street neighbor. And she used to always remember that. So I'm telling you how. And then one day I went to how I started getting in professionally. One day I was going to K104 and they would never play my shit, never play my stuff. And Nanette Lee walked out and said, I remember you. You used to stay across the street from me. She called me by my real name. Yeah. She said, I remember you. You used to have that jam. You still rap? I said, yeah. I see you coming up here. I tell you what, if you come up here Monday, I got a surprise for you. I said, what is it? You got to come up here Monday because radio day used to be like a certain day. I can't remember the exact day. At K104, they had radio day where you present your stuff. Just Skip Cheatham, 9 times 10 ain't going to play your shit, no way.
Yeah.
But that's the day you present it. She seen me, kept coming. She said, if you come up here Monday, I got something for you. I said, what? She said, you got to come up here Monday. I guess she was trying to see if I was dedicated. I came with the money. She wrote down Sam Putney, Skip Murphy, The Wig, Throw Down Sam, Valerie Moore, and all them names on a piece of paper. I want you to take them and do it into a rap for the intro for the Skip Murphy Morning Show. So that's how I wound up doing the Skip Murphy Morning Show with my homeboy James Shepard that owned Eargasm CDs.
Damn.
See, that's how we get into it. I'm finna break. We finna get. That's a whole lot of connections here. We had a group called Dysfunctional. We did the intro for Skip Murphy. So that's my first taste of like being like on that major scale. That was like 94, 95 in that era.
So how did it feel to hear I mean, your song repeatedly that's crazy because that's the most legendary morning show that Dallas has ever had. They really put on for the city.
And I did the intro for that.
And you did the intro for that.
What's the number one station? Your radio's on 104. They got news you can use and a little bit more. I'm doing a little harmonia style. I'm waking up that's when my daughter was first born. You know what felt good? My daughter was born. Me and my baby mama was still together then. So that's so sentimental because my baby mama said, "Call me, they playing it." Every time she called me early in the morning. We're not together. My baby mama was more excited than I was. Right. That's when we didn't have the internet back then. So you had to call people and put the phone up to the speaker.
What was your most diva? Because I know, when stuff like this happen, you got to get a little diva, man. What was your most diva moment from...
What, my most diva moment?
Yeah, after you heard yourself on the radio. I know you had to turn just a tad diva.
Hollywood.
Just a little Hollywood.
I got a chance to make love to women that you never thought God would allow you to make love to. I'm keeping it real with you. It was like in the 90s. I like to be real. Yeah. Like and I know it's with the Me Too movement now, you really can't speak how you want to because everything's so sensitive and a man can't really enjoy women. But back in the 90s, when you did music and the women thought you were halfway handsome, like y'all not no ugly dudes. Right. I made love to women that I never thought God would allow me to. And I'm meaning that. Like, you want to make love? Matter of fact, I was like, do I deserve this? They're like, is it supposed to be happening? So that's one of the diva moments. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But as I got on, I got more mature. But
we call that a blessing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
blessing. Man, you say now that you brought that up, I want you to tell them it was a time when you went on tour and who you went on tour with and what you seen.
Okay, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about like I went on tour with Bo Blunt. Oh, the lights went off.
Yeah, pause.
I like y'all. Y'all make me. Y'all bring the fun side of me. I can't see. I said that on film. I'm making my daughter don't see that. I don't care, man.
Yeah, you telling the truth.
Named up some of the most beautiful women that God has to offer.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, man, I want you to tell them. You had told me a story about when you went on tour the first time.
Yeah, one of the first times I went on tour. The first time I went on tour was a little guy really around the corner from my daddy named Bruce Strickland. But the time I went on tour and opened up for like Mary J. Blige and Dina Howard, I did that because of Bo Blunt. And Bo Blunt was signing a Dallas legend. I want y'all to look this up, all y'all young cats. A Dallas legend called Pimpster. He had a song, they're wearing Dickies and house shoes, or what they wearing.
Yeah.
Pimpster had this city on lock.
Yeah.
When it wasn't cool to have Dallas on lock. Like he said, he was country when it wasn't cool to be country.
Yeah.
Pimpster, look him up, Pimpsta, Pimpster. So I went on the road with Pimpster and Bo Blunt. Bo Blunt Entertainment, or matter of fact, I just got off the phone with Bo Blunt. What up, Bo? You know what I'm saying? That felt good. And they took me on the road. We was out of town with like Adina Howard, Mary J. Blige, and Moby Dick from Beats by the Pound with In No Limit.
Yeah.
That was some of the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. That was my first time ever realizing that seeing a groupie in action. You know, when I said what I said earlier, that just happened because you Picasso and girls I knew, I'm gonna just have my way with them. You know, they had their way with me. I allowed them. But when I went on tour with Pimps and them, I'm like, wow, that was my first time ever seeing groupies.
Yeah.
I've never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah.
It was beautiful to me. Not that it's all about, I don't want people to think that's my whole life, but you be lying if you're not in hip hop, you never say you weren't attracted to that. Yeah. So I'm like, wow, we on groupies, we on stage. And that all happened because of Bo Blunt. Look up Bo Blunt.
Yeah.
Bo Blunt was I Suge Knight to me.
Yeah.
Bo Blunt was
I've heard that. Cottonmouth and shit told me the same thing.
Cottonmouth. Yeah. Cottonmouth know Bo Blunt was I Suge Knight in Dallas. He a big dude, muscle bound. You know how Bo Blunt is.
Yeah.
He nothing to be played with. And Bo Blunt, when you with him, if somebody mess with you, he gonna make sure you good. Cause I'm a little small cat.
Yeah.
My voice may be big, but I'm 5'8", 5'9". I'm not big, so it feel good. Not that I was ever no troublemaker. I've never been a troublemaker.
Yeah.
I've never been no gangster, nothing like that. I don't want to put that out there for these kids watching that. I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
I've always been a peaceful guy. I just call myself a ladies man. I went to that thing. That's what we call now a ladies man. Yeah. I used to love the women when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm older now, so like that. But Bo Blunt took us on the road, and I thank Bo Blunt for that. Bo Blunt and Pimpster. They're wearing Dickies and house shoes. Yeah. They should be playing Pimpster on the radio. They
right
should
now.
be for what he done for our culture.
Yeah.
It's a shame to see him not get his props.
Yeah.
Pimpster took me on the road. I was a nobody. Him and Bo Blunt. Didn't nobody know me then.
Yeah.
I was a little shy, little eccentric. I'm really eccentric with a lot of extra intellect in my brain. God gave me way too much knowledge.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
When you have this much stuff going in your brain.
Yeah.
And stuff. Sometimes I need a coach. Sometimes I think I need a coach to confine it. Because it's combustible energy. Like spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Energy's all over the place.
Yeah.
All my knowledge come by me. It come by way of osmosis. Osmosis means, for those that don't know, osmosis means the knowledge just magically appears.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like a savant.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. That's where my eccentric come from. Like people come to me because you creative. I hope your daughter got that gene. That come from me. I had to hone that. It's kind of like being a Shaolin monk or being on, remember Kung Fu Saturday or whatever. You gotta sit there and hone your skills. And I had to hone my verbal cutlery. That's my verbal ginsu. I had to work on it and work on mental calisthenics and massaging my brain and going into portions of the brain that the average human is scared to delve into. That's the reason why you see the stuff you see me doing. I go into a side of the brain that the average human would be afraid to dive into.
speaking of going to the brain that, people are scared of diving to, let's get into Fat Albert in the Hood, man. Man, I watched that shit, man. I had no clue that shit was you, bro. That is some of the funniest shit I ever seen in my life, bro.
Fat Albert in the Hood. Hey. You know what? I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I don't believe in plagiarism. My homeboy Tahiti, I'm gonna be real. We had a group called PPT, and we was doing the Dallas Maverick theme song, and we got dropped from that. Mark Cuban, I guess they got pissed at us.
Hold on, y'all did the Dallas Mavericks theme song?
In 2006, PPT, Picasso Picnic in Tahiti.
I remember that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Real Rowdy, Loud and Proud.
Yeah.
ESPN, all
I remember that shit, yeah.
But after it ended, it was so depressing because having all that attention to nothing. All that Mark Cuban, ESPN, Fox 4 News, I've been on all that to nothing. And I'm going to be real. You had that stuff and it go, like, damn, we ain't doing nothing. Because I guess, I don't know what happened. Mark Cuban, you watching this, tell me why you dropped us. Not that I need to kiss your butt, but why? But after it happened, I noticed everybody stopped fooling with us. Not that everybody stopped fooling with us.
Did you feel like somebody tried to blackball you? Or
I don't know what happened, man. We was doing it. They said we were supposed to perform. We performed at the AAC.
Right.
The next thing you know, we got to admit, hey, Mark Cuban's offended by something. Some so-and-so said. Really what happened, to be honest with you, let me quit bullshitting. Being around Mark Cuban, man, a multi-billionaire, every vulture and every rodent in your life, I mean vulture by friends and rodent and reptilian human beings in your life, they come out because they seen us with a billionaire. So people was calling us trying to extort money. I'm telling y'all shit that I never told. They calling Mark Cuban trying to extort money with me and Picasso in jail. I never said this shit publicly. I can't believe I'm saying it now.
Right.
So that's why it happened. Let me quit bullshit with y'all, man. Because I came over here, I told them I'm going to be real. We're going to be real. So that's how it all happened. So by the people, my relatives, friends, everybody seen it with Mark Cuban on TV. I didn't know that was going to happen being on TV or being vouched by a billionaire. I didn't know that. I feel sorry for Mark Cuban. If that happened with us, imagine what's happening to him. So after that, I guess he didn't want to jump, so we got dropped from doing the Dallas Maverick thing. So a lot of people don't know that. That's what happened. We can sit there and sugarcoat it, but we got dropped from doing the Dallas Maverick theme song. But after having that level of attention, we're rowdy, loud, and proud. Them white people will cut you off in a heartbeat. No matter how much any of you rappers out there that think you in, but the white people always keep your core audience because these white boys will turn against you. They will.
Yeah.
And that's some real shit. I'm
We've
talking
seen
to a guy who did it.
We've seen it so many times.
They'll cut you off like it's named nothing.
So back to the how you got into the Fat Albert in the Hood.
Okay, I went on a tangent.
No, but that was dope though. Okay. But that was thrown.
I'm glad I told it. I never told that story before.
Shit, yeah.
The youth people ask me, I kind of sub around, but I kind of,
right.
Fuck it. It's so old. It's 12 years
Real
old.
Life street stars. Real life street stars.
Yeah, but I'm telling on y'all. I never told that story
Yeah.
about PPT or how we lost the Dallas Maverick theme song.
Right.
But anyway, after that, me and Tahiti got real sad. Tahiti said, Picasso, you know what, man? You're a funny dude. People don't know that. Let's start doing funny stuff, man, to make people laugh. I'm going to do something funny. You do something funny. So I did Snuggles. Remember Snuggles fabric softener? Yeah. Hey, I made Snuggles. Hey, motherfucker, this Snuggles. And I did Leave It to Bitch Ass Beaver. I took Leave It to Beaver. hey, Wally, I'm busting it up in these hoes, Wally. hey, Beaver, hey, you going to fuck that ass Beaver? Like that. And Tahiti sent me Fat Albert in the Hood. I said, wow, what the fuck is this? And I did Dirty South Kung Fu. We had Kung Fu people cussing. We watching Kung Fu, take them off YouTube and cuss them over and thinking about our vocals to it. I'm like, wow. He sent me Fat Albert in the Hood. That's the Who Shot Mudfoot. That's the first episode. Yeah. So I said, hey, my nigga, let me do the intro. I'm gonna sing a song for you. You're having fun now with me and all the gang. Burning from each other while we showing our thing. Mom, yo mama got a fat behind. Hey. We just doing that. Yeah. We did it. I said, hey, so we did the second episode. This is how it took off. We put the stanky leg in there. The stanky leg.
I remember that. That's the one.
Yeah. I said, well, if you watch Fat Albert in the Hood, if you like me, like I study people's voices, like I'm studying your voice, his voice. You got a real distinct voice. I'm studying how your vocal intonations flow through the air. So if you listen, you can tell Bill Cosby was doing like Weird Harold and Bucky. Their voices have similar vocal intonation. That's how your voice, it's like your vocal fingerprint. So I was listening to it, I was like, man, TD was doing, he did episode 1, and we did episode 2. We did episode 2, and we put the stanky leg, and I do the stanky leg, and I was doing that. And I was noticing some of the characters was like this. I said, hey, TD, Mushmouth not saying nothing. I said, I think I can do him. He said, for real? I said, yeah, play back the original Mushmouth. So, I'm a tuba fabba Alba. He just played, I said, I'm a tuba fabba Alba. That's simple. So I started doing it. I even did a Mushmouth rap on one of them Fat Albert Hood. It's through the that was the hardest thing in the world to rap like Mushmouth. Because of the way he does his phonetics, the way the ubba, but that's how it came about. And when we did Fat Albert in the Hood, I'm gonna tell you how it went viral. I did Fat Albert in the Hood. It's a Dallas legend named Bavu Blakes told me, Picasso. You know Bavu Blakes? Dope MC from Dallas, Garland. Bavu Blakes said, Picasso, it's a new thing called Twitter. If you put that on Twitter, that's gonna take off. I said, what? That Fat Albert in the Hood. So Bavu said, start your Twitter account. I started me a Twitter account. I just started sending it out. I didn't know I was going overboard. Just tweeting that shit out to everybody, just tweeting. Okay, let's get about 2 or 3 days later. I wake up, I look at my, you know, when you get somebody that follow you on Twitter, it sends you an email to your phone or whatever device you on. I wake up in the morning, it said 300 messages.
You like, damn.
I'm like, okay, maybe. I said, then I looked again, 50 more messages. I said, say, man, I think I got a virus. I'm from looking at porn or something. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been on Pornhub. Well, Pornhub went in back then, but whatever was in, I was like, maybe I got a virus on my computer. Because I kept getting email. Delano, the managed head crab. You know, Delano Washington, the Bodega Brothers. Because I made a post. I said, man, I think I got a virus on my computer because I keep getting all these people adding me on Twitter. And I'm getting these Twitter emails. He said, man, I know why you getting all those emails. Questlove from the Roots retweeted your Fat Albert in the Hood. I said, oh my God, thank you. My nigga, I thought my computer was messed up because I wasn't used to getting that many emails.
Right.
So Questlove from the Roots retweeted. He said, hey, I don't know, man. These dudes right here might be giving the Boondocks a run for their money. He compared us to the Boondocks. Wow. He said, these niggas is, he said, these two dudes, he said, check this out. When he did that, I promised to God, WorldStar, I met Q from WorldStar, DJ Vlad, RappersIKnow.com. They start putting it on Smash, all of them. They start putting it on their site. But first it was Q from WorldStar. Q, I'm gonna tell you how Q.
You be putting it on WorldStar, it's gone.
Q, you know what? They might have someone still left, but rest in peace to Q. I met Q like that. Q is a businessman. Q told me, hey man, if you gonna put that stuff on there, I want our WorldStar logo. So if you look on one of my channels, I put some for him and I put some for us. Cause that nigga thought, he called me, he said, because you think you slick. He said, you think you slick. He got mad at me, shit. Cause I gave him some, but on the one for us, I put our logo on it. He wanted nothing but WorldStar on there. Yeah. Q
did he like work out a deal with y'all or
he just thought that shit was funny and he put it on there.
So he just kept blasting it.
Yeah. So Q just showed us love. I just talked to him online a couple of times and Vlad, RappersIKnow.com, a dude from New York called FWMJ. He down with J Electronica. He put it on his site. That shit just went viral. But it wouldn't have happened for Questlove.
Shout out Questlove.
Questlove from the Roots. Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest. And I think a few R.C. Williams that play in the band, he said Snoop was watching it, but I know it's definitely Questlove.
Nah, but that shit was like, but besides that and like the Ninja Turtle one, I don't know if you did that one.
I never seen that.
The Ninja Turtle in the Hood, bro, that shit.
I never you know what's crazy you say that? I've become part of like YouTube folklore.
Right.
People say, man, y'all the Fat Albert in the Hood guy.
Right.
You know what's crazy, man? At the end, and I told him on the phone, at the end, we put our pictures at the end because it's a cartoon. We know people would know what we look like. Whack pictures, what we call whack pictures. Cause my homeboy had an album called Birth the Whack and Pictures, P-I-K, my name, Picasso. Yeah. And we put it at the end. We went to South by Southwest like 2009. We was getting some snow cones. And I look back, everybody had their phones out. I'm like this.
Damn.
I'm like this. Okay, it's more people. Like, damn. Shit. I said, my nigga, these niggas filming us. Right. Y'all Fat Albert in the Hood. I said, y'all know us from that? Them niggas knew us from Fat Albert Hood in Austin. Everybody had their phones out. Right. I said, I seen y'all picture at the end. We always put our picture at the end. Just from seeing our little picture at the end. You Picasso, you cheated. Hey, man, talk like Mushmouth. Like, nigga, we wasn't used to that.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you was on WorldStar back then, that shit really meant like, that
shit
was going viral.
Was jumping.
That bitch was going
Man, we got like 200,000-300,000 views within a couple of hours. My homeboy, Ollie, called me. He said, Picasso, I know that you doing them voice on WorldStar. I said, nah, because I'm like I told him before we got on the air, I'm from Dallas. And if you a true Dallas, I call it Dalaxian. If you a true Dallas person, that shit make you nervous when you get viral. Because we ain't used to that down here. I'm like, man, shit, them niggas know who I am. I'm like, my heart beating fast. I'm itching up under my arms and shit. I'm like, this look. I'm like, man, I couldn't even type. I was so nervous. Because this Questlove know who I am. And the cool thing about Quest, he came to here and DJ'd a party with Viz and Valisa. And I walked in, he said, we got Picasso in the house. Like, that nigga, he really a real dude. Questlove, thank you. From the Roots. He took that Fat Albert in the Hood, two broke ass niggas that were depressed. We was depressed, my nigga, because PPT ended and nobody was messing with us. They went from messing to stop fooling with us. I said, let's do something. Let's step away from the rap and let's do the comedy. Yeah. Let's show people we can clown. Picasso, show them that you can talk like all these different people. So Questlove, he don't even realize that he helped change our lives, man. We was getting book stuffed off there just from talking on a cartoon that wasn't even ours. Matter of fact, I had meetings with people that want to turn like Big Benny. Hey, man, we're going to do your Fat Albert like a spinoff of Fat Albert in the Hood, Big Benny. A couple of people here that, hey, man, I done had people call my hotline 3 in the morning. I just want to hear you talk like Fat Albert. I'm so real. I wake up middle of my sleep. I don't even do Fat Albert. That's Tahiti, but I'm doing them because I know it make them happy. We both learn how to do both the characters.
Yeah.
People little young dudes calling me 3 in the morning on the hotline. People bootlegging our shit all over the country. And what hurt me about that when I see the comments. They say, them niggas from California, them niggas from Atlanta, them niggas from New York. It hurt. We need this in Dallas. In Dallas, we need our stories, man.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure niggas know that because I didn't know that. Yeah. I would have never. The crazy part is I would have never known that. Like, yeah. It's just like, so, when shit go viral, you never really know where it come from.
Yeah, you
just appreciate it. So that's a good thing because you get to see people's honest opinions about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get to see people, man. Some of y'all suck. That's the hard part. Right. These niggas ain't funny. This episode funnier than that episode.
Right.
Yeah, just take that. You get real criticism. We was like comedians.
So did y'all cut it off? Are y'all still going? Or
you know what happened, man? The guy Tahiti, I don't feel right doing without him because he's sick now. He has Parkinson's disease. So Tahiti, his vocal intonations, that's a word I use a lot. They're not the same way they once was. I like to do it because I look at the reaction from y'all and everybody. Somebody asked my Fat Albert Hood the other day. Matter of fact, we did the DOC cipher. The guy Caution. He said, "You Picasso." I've been doing cipher with him for a long time. You Picasso from the Fat Albert Hood. He just finally realized it like a month ago.
Yeah.
But he said, I just thought about that. He just hit him one day.
Too humble, Picasso.
That's my problem.
You need to wear a Fat Albert Hood shirt. Nigga, just walk in with that bitch.
You know what's crazy? I should be wearing. I should be wearing them.
You should be selling the merch.
You're right. You're right. Bill Cosby locked up anyway. He can't do shit no way. No offense to Bill Cosby, but what can he do? I'm helping him out. Hey Bill, I put some money in your books. Thank you, Bill Cosby, though.
Yeah, man. Before we get out of here, man, I'm only gonna speak on this because I heard this multiple times that there is an artist. A well-known artist that I'm going to try to use the right word. You can tell that your style has been mimicked from Andre 3000.
Oh, my style has been mimicked by Andre 3000. You know what's crazy? And I get real. You notice like when people talk about getting hit by Mike Tyson, I got hit by Holyfield. I got hit by Lennox Lewis. I got hit by Tyson, and they whole demeanor change.
Yeah,
that's my demeanor. That's like a Tyson hit. When you just said that, because I get so many people that hit me up, my nigga, real talk. I'm glad you asked me that. They call me Andre 3000 wannabes. And you see how I'm shaking? Yeah. And I worked hard for my style, man. I call it celestial brain funk. I've been doing this shit a long time. I started doing it like 90 because I really, truth be told, a Caucasian lady named Miss Coke, the reason why I do the old white lady taught me how to harmonize. Yeah. An old white lady. I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah.
She taught me how to sing musicals. And I started incorporating my rap. I never want you because I never want to move on. You could never do a dear, a female dear, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, for I'm on my way to run. I started incorporating this shit in my hip hop.
Yeah.
There was a time when I did this shit, man, niggas didn't even want to record me. I was in the studio with a dude named Marty, and I want to record you because I'm doing barbershop quartets. Behind my rap. Chef, I've listened to the Chef blend has more flavor. Da-doom. A lot of people know I sing bass. So I started incorporating my singing, my eccentric styles. I started reading books like studying like Pavlov's dog. I intentionally took my brain to a whole nother level, not just singing wise, but just doing avant-garde stuff. I got encrypted Easter eggs planted all over the internet. When I die, people can say, "Damn, no, Picasso thought about this." So I just started taking my brain to a whole nother level. And then I see people say, and they trying to be like Andre. And you know what's crazy? And a lot of people, they know, but a lot of people are afraid because Andre 3000 is big.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, but y'all got the kahunas to say that. Now, if Andre took my style or not, I don't know. How will we ever know? How will we ever know? But I will say this shit, I didn't bite off Andre. And Show didn't bite off Kendrick Lamar. And I'm not afraid to give him that work on that mic.
Yeah.
I'm nothing to be played with on the mic.
Yeah.
And that's just real. And a lot of times in Dallas, we get so caught up in these big guys that we don't even know our own greatness.
And here's another thing about Dallas is a lot of people still are sauce, man, and we never get the credit for it.
You're right.
And it's happened so many times, bro. It's almost like, damn, again? You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what, though? To answer his question, to go back on that, it could have happened. Like I said, I kicked it with Outkast back there on BMG. Erykah Badu know Outkast. Matter of fact, one time I even freestyled with Andre 3000 back in the day. You never know what people picking up from. Because when I was doing that style, my nigga, and anybody think I'm lying, go Google me. Go look at something. Go look at just Skip Murphy. It's 94.
Yeah, it is. And this one right here is the kicker though. Tell them what your mama said and where your mama was living, and what did she tell you?
My mama lives in Atlanta. She used to live in Dallas, but she lived in Atlanta. And my mama was going to the store. She said, "Wow, I think some of these guys have taken from your style." My mama said that a lot of time. My mama's an older woman. She can't walk no more, but her brain is not being debilitated. It's not weakened. Her brain is strong. So she called me one day and said, some of these guys, not even just Outkast, some of these guys kind of got your style. Now, it could just be a coincidence. I don't know. And as a matter of fact, when I met Outkast, to be honest with you, they were real nice and kind to me. But to say, as long as I'm a guy from Dallas, Oak Cliff, South Dallas, I lived in Dixon Circle, my nigga. Yeah. I'm a Dixon Circle weirdo. Yeah. I was a weirdo nigga when it wasn't cool to be weird. I got booed off stages for this shit for nigga to say I'm biting off Andre. So I always got to live with this shit for the rest of my life. So whether Andre 3000 got my style or not, I've had so many people ask me that over the year. Me and Jalo, countless conversations at night. One of my homies, I'm not going to say his name. He was rolling, and he got high. He said, "Man, I don't know why." He said, "God, I don't know why y'all did this to Picasso. That's probably one of the most touching shit I ever seen in my life." He said, "God, why would you do this to Picasso? This nigga didn't work so hard to have his shit just taken." Even now, even some of my not colloquialism, that's like a phrase, it's my words. I hear people saying my stuff. But like your brother said earlier, I'm too humble. And so anything that may have been taken by me, I allowed that to happen. One thing about being a man, you got to be held accountable by being a man. A lot of people think being a man is being fighting and all that tough shit and all that old gangster shit. It ain't not being a man. Being a man is about being accountable for your kids and for who you are and standing up for something. Yeah. So later on in life, I became who I am now, thanks to guys like Google and Red Rum. They kind of put some hair on my chest and stand up for yourself. I wish I'd have had them around in this in the earlier stages, but I hope that answered y'all question though.
Oh yeah, man. Picasso, man, you've done countless of work.
Yeah.
For Dallas, Texas, man, we appreciate it.
Hold on, before we get out of here, man, let them know what you're working on, any projects that you got out, man.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man. See, y'all let me pub up. First of all, I got tired of wearing polo, Nautica, and all that stuff. It's nothing special about me unless I can cheat death or walk on water or take off flying. So I started wearing my own stuff because I'm too shy. Believe it or not, I feel comfortable around y'all niggas for some reason. They like brothers, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They got me telling about Dallas Maverick shit and Andre 3000. I've never talked about that online. This stuff always been private. But I got my own line, Verbadelic gear. See,
and that shit fly, bro. I want one of those. I want one of those sweaters. I'm buying one, bro. I'm buying
some
one.
real life street stuff, like I told him.
Swap for swap. We got you. Swap it out. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing with me, but I'm getting some more. We can swap out.
Yeah.
Like this, I start wearing my own gear, whatever. Oh, I'm showing a little piece right there.
Yeah. You can tuck the shine. He got the tie.
I forgot that was my nigga.
That's that fat out in the room, buddy. We know you got it.
Damn, y'all ain't supposed to see that. But you know what though? You don't have to be broken rap. I'm not rich, but there was a point in time we did good.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. A lot of leagues, we balling, man. We balled out back in the Red Room. We balled out back in the day.
Yeah.
It took a long time for I had to go back to the regular work world.
Yeah.
I'm being 100 with you, man. But I just believe it. So I got my own clothing line. I try to have some fancy stuff.
The name of the clothing line?
Verbadelic. See the back?
Yeah.
Verbadelic, which is my label. I just way to promote it. And my homeboy Marcella Suber, he drew this picture of me. He said, "Picasso, let me help you with some." I didn't want to do clothing. Let me do some clothing lines so your clothing would speak for you. So I gave all my Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger, well, not Tommy, fuck that, Polo, I gave it away to homeless people. And I started wearing my own stuff like a year ago. I started wearing like y'all do. I wear nothing but my own stuff. Sometimes I might, if they, hey man, we got a video shoot, we got to wear everybody go vintage Nike or Fila. Yeah. Like I did in the DOC. I wore Fila to show love the DOC, Fila Fresh Crew. Yeah. But other than that, it's this. And I also, this the kicker. To show everybody one last time before I leave this earth, because you never know when you're going to leave, man. A lot of people don't. I take that shit serious. My homeboy Big Hub called and said, because I did a song with one of his artists named Jay Nonstop, and said from Fort Knox. He said, Picasso, man, we need to get one more album out of you, my nigga. You too creative not to have your words be told. He said, my nigga, you one of the illest minds ever. And I'm saying that humbly. Because you an ill nigga. Where you think?
You one of the coldest niggas ever, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the river through which your thought flows.
Yeah.
I'm the river through which your thought flows. I'm the teacher that taught you the things you think you know. But anyway, I got an album called The South Dallas Griot coming soon, produced by Big Hub and this dope ass nigga named Soul Food. It's gonna be that subterranean underground skunk funk hip hop, avant-garde. And when you hear it, you'll understand why I'm calling it the South Dallas Griot, because I'm telling a griot is a West African storyteller.
Yeah.
And I'm telling mine from a South Dallas point of view. And I wanted to be put out there, because if you don't put it out there, somebody else will do it. So it'd be on y'all. Say he said that first.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I'm putting it out there. If you fight it, I'm not all that biting shit people been doing. I was nice. I'm not being nice no more.
Yeah.
And I'm good with these bars.
Yeah.
I'm not being nice no more. So the South Dallas Griot, produced by Big Hub and my homeboy Soul Food. He's like, it's gonna be some Dallas hip hop shit, and make people realize, okay, this dude is nothing to be played with. He's nothing to be played with. It's gonna be musical. It's gonna be funk. You're gonna see my origins. If anybody I got from George Clinton, I give props to George Clinton.
Yeah.
The Parliament Funkadelic Circus, Bootsy Collins. That's who I came from. Stevie Wonder, Sarah Vaughan. The what's her name? Gil Scott Heron. That's where I came from. Yeah. I'm cut from that kind of fabric, my nigga. So that's what that album's gonna be like, the culmination of them brought back to life. And I'm the vessel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna be doing. South Dallas Griot. And like I said, my clothing line.
Verbadelic.
Backpacks. I'm trying to catch up where I left off at, because these young niggas scorching our ass. But I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
All this gonna be on Picasso.com. Oh, I got the hats too. I think I got one on now. Yeah. I won't take the hat off on camera. Y'all hug me out.
Picasso diss track coming to K19. Look out for that.
Is it a diss track?
You about to make one? I'm not taking none of that shit from you.
I'm not, man. You know what, man? Because y'all, we men of a certain age. We say that, and we do this shit. Y'all doing a real life street star. First of all, I'm happy to be behind these lights. I finally made it on the couch, my nigga. I'm not being fugazi. I'm happy as a mother. You see I'm bouncing off the wall? Shit. My nigga. My mama, I'm going to show this to my mama. Real talk. My mama, the same one we talked about. I'm going to make sure she see this.
Yeah.
She's older, but
What's up, mama?
she wild. What's up, mama? Cat. I got a song dedicated to her on the album. But yeah, man, I really thank y'all for having me out, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Support the legends, bro. We're all about that, bro.
I thank y'all for thinking I'm a legend. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. You read it.
So I'm up there with the Nemesis and the DOCs and the Cottonmouths.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I take that.
We gotta put you on the wall, man. We gonna put you
Oh,
on the wall.
yeah. Ron C. Yeah, I'm with them.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
What other legends y'all had come through here?
We had Cotton. We had Ron C.
Ron C. Ron C was at the event the other day. You seen him?
Yeah.
I talked to him.
Mr.
Pookie and Lucci.
Mr. Lucci.
Them definitely let him.
George Lopez.
He was there the other night. Matter of fact, Mr. Pookie had his challenge. I thought that was so damn dope.
Yeah.
A Mr. Pookie challenge?
Yeah.
That nigga did his own challenge. That was wrong.
Yeah. We had Gator Man through here, too.
I know Gator.
Yeah.
All of us know each other, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who? Yeah, I know. He got a video. I seen him. He got a little box cut.
Yeah.
I seen him before. Y'all the reason why I know about Go Yayo and all them younger cats. It wasn't for y'all, man. So I thank y'all on camera. I thank y'all. I mean that with all sincerity, my dude. I thank y'all. I drove a long way to come out here for this interview. Ain't no way in hell I was gonna miss it. You see, I said, man, I couldn't get through the gate. I was like, I was a little worried. Like, maybe they don't want to do it no more. I was getting a little nervous. Yeah, I thank y'all, man. Real talk, though, man.
Really, man. Likewise, man. You definitely, man. I seen you when I was young. I was young coming up. You know what I'm saying? I learned from you.
Red Rum.
Red
Rumbler, that's that van.
Ruckles, man. Yeah, that wasn't nothing to be played with.
That van had a lot of bass.
Yeah.
We used to get that van shipped out to everywhere we go, just so everybody could know. Matter of fact, I kicked it with Too Short and played video game with Too Short in that van. Too Short, I got to get me one of these.
Yeah.
Yuck Mouth from the Loonies. That's the people I play video game, Souls of Mischief.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in our van.
Yeah.
Too Short.
93 to infinity.
Yeah, 93 to infinity. Yuck Mouth from the Loonies. I freestyled with him and the regime, his crew, on the side of the road in that van.
Yeah.
Them niggas sitting in there. They thought that van was so cool. I'm watching Jim Jones from the Dipset cussing out, acting a fool. Dale the Funk and Homo Sapien. These are people that, wow, they weren't used to nothing like that. And this all came from Dallas. We was at the Gavin convention in Reno, Nevada.
Hey, before we get out of here, Let them know what how Cottonmouth used to stand up for the city back then.
Oh shit, Cottonmouth. Man, I got so much respect for Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth Jesse. Matter of fact, I put Cottonmouth on we were starving off on our magazine. He had a group called Southern Comfort. They used to have the retro trucks on the cover.
Yeah.
The retro vintage trucks. They in style now. He had them on the cover. And he was the Rally Boys. But Cottonmouth used to go to Cable 04. And if you talk shit about a Dallas artist or you don't respect Dallas artists, he would demand that. And a lot of people don't know. I think Cottonmouth and guys like all of us, but I'm talking about Cottonmouth. I think guys like Cottonmouth need a lot more respect and homage paid to him. And that's why guys like me would help tell his story. Because to tell a story, it's not just about Picasso.
Yeah.
Cottonmouth broke down doors. I mean, literally, boom, boom, boom. Just Cotton. And if Cotton the kind of dude, Cottonmouth is the kind of dude, if you from Dallas and you a good nigga, he'll stand up for you.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to have put all that weight on Cottonmouth. Sometimes Cottonmouth needed some help. But I'm glad, but I'm thankful for him. And the other day he called himself the sacrificial lamb. For those who know the sacrificial lamb, that's like somebody who put themselves on the line, their life on the line, just for the love of things. So he is a sacrificial lamb, and I love Cottonmouth, and I say that. Yeah. And I don't think we love each other in Dallas like we need to. We don't love our legends. Yeah. I love Cottonmouth, man. I mean that. And that word love is men. That word love is something that we're afraid to say. It's men. Yeah. When I was in the studio with Snake from Nemesis, we did them ciphers. Snake recorded them ciphers.
Yeah.
That's Snake. Yeah. I'm like, this Snake. I remember seeing Snake, Big Al, Casanova Rock when they profiled record jackets at Park South YMCA in South Dallas. I still got their flyers. You got to love our legends, man. You got to Google. These niggas did a lot for us, for me, for y'all. Yeah. And just because you don't know their story, don't mean their story is not being told. Don't mean it's not true. You know what I'm saying? A lie
paved the way.
Yeah, a lie unchallenged will become the truth. Remember that. A lie unchallenged will become the truth. You got to tell the truth about our city. No city can make it without the structure and the culture. Every city, every brick, every stone, every tear tells a story, my nigga. Every vein in your hand tells a story. Cottonmouth work. You look at Cottonmouth. This boy, Cottonmouth is smart too. Oh my God. Like Pimpston, Oak Cliff Assassin. Oak Cliff Assassin taught me retail. These are Dallas legends. E-Rock, Dallas legends. K-Rock, the Rippler. These niggas selling records way back in the days when we had to go in front of Blockbuster or Sound Warehouse over on Polk Street and grind it out, or go to Redbird Mall. And I love these dudes for what they did. Pookie and Lucci. They was on some of Google first stuff. These niggas put it down. Yeah. Stony Crook. These niggas let me know what Stony Crook was. That's like Compton. Like how NWA made Compton, they made Stony Crook. But like I said, I love what Cottonmouth. I know I'm jumping over, but I had to bounce it all in. Yeah. Cottonmouth, he was PKO. Some of the first dudes doing stuff with Pimp C. Cottonmouth. Cabal. They was Red Rum. They had a major deal. Yeah. Shouts out to Cottonmouth, man. It should be, I think K1, like Cottonmouth, I think K104 and 97.1 should have a day every day. They play Nemesis, Cottonmouth, Google, E-Rock. I think they should have a day every day they play, or at least once a week. Yeah. Just dedicate one day. That's not going to hurt them. Yeah. One day a week to play some legend. You can play some Picasso too, but I'm the kind of dude, I don't care because I've always been subterranean. Yeah. My love always came from word of mouth. Yeah. Cottonmouth, he protected a lot of us, man. Put his neck on the line. I almost went to jail sometime. Sometimes these rappers come online on the Arab talking slick. Now with Cotton around. Not that these rappers come down here and whooping on like these little round rappers get into with these major artists. If Cottonmouth was around in y'all era, it wouldn't have happened. Google, it wouldn't have happened. Them niggas ain't no scary niggas, man. I know a lot of people think we didn't tough guys. We had tough guys in our eras too. From the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Niggas ain't no punk niggas, man. Yeah. Google is nothing to be played with. I'm not riding his nuts. I'm just know the nigga ain't no punk. Yeah. Some real niggas, man. But to be a real nigga is how your brain real. That keeps you living longer. Yeah. How your brain is real. But shouts out to Cottonmouth.
Already, man.
I just had a meltdown, goddammit.
Hey, we appreciate you coming through, man. Picasso, you are a real life street star.
I appreciate that, man. Peace. Yeah.
Shout out real life street stars, nigga. Move. Hey.